supposedly.
Yeah,
but
we
yet,
do.
soundly, you're still out there doing measurements, and you're
Yeah.
still doing more. So it's like
Well,
we're always doing more.
But he's
Okay,
doing
so
measurements. He's doing measurements to satisfy flat earthers' demand for evidence of curvature, right? So we've
okay,
known the Earth. We've known the Earth is a globe for 3,000 years. That's something that's
okay,
been known, right? So
uh
what
huh.
problems do you have with the current state of our knowledge?
So again, I'm not
Let
going
me
to be
address that
answering
real
any
quick.
questions. I just wanna go and say again, I know problems with our current state of knowledge. Obviously, the same problems that Soundly has. I'll answer in this way: like when Soundly wants to go and take these, and we all take these new observations, whatever problems they have with our
Soundly's
curr't state of knowledge, I'm
Soundly's
the same as
Can
them.
I address that, please?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
But you do get what I'm
it's
saying, though,
it's
right? Real quick,
it's
you get what I'm
it's
saying, right?
if you've never been in this topic at all, right? And you see a video online that says the Earth looks flat, those people are doing a really good job at propagandizing and making it seem like that's true, right? And
Yes, sir.
so the whole point of my observations is to show you that you can intuitively go see it for yourself. Like, you don't have to trust anybody else. You can do it yourself.
Okay, I get
And
what you're
that's
saying,
the whole
right?
point. Like,
Right,
it's
and
for the people
I'm
that
kind of
it's
doing
basically
something
the
different when
counter.
I'm talking about the public works and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
so
Okay,
so
yeah, it's
so if
cool, and
you
I
could
I
what
love
he's
it, man. I love
so
it.
So what he's saying is that you could do this if you have questions. So have you gone and done it? Because he has relatively modest equipment. It isn't high price. They're decent cameras, and he goes out and he films
Oh,
and he
I
shows.
respect the data. I've seen the data, but again, like
But
we said,
you
we
can do
see the
you
the opponent say, "Oh, well, go do it this way,"
yeah, go
and then you
do
have
it
to move. Since
yourself.
I'm not
Go get it. Go
sure,
take your
man, but I'm
go
saying,
do it
listen,
yourself.
it
What's
seems
the
to
problem?
be a team effort of argument. Okay, there's an argument going on, which is a team effort, right?
Well, verify it for yourself. That's what Soundly just said.
Great,
If
awesome.
verify it for
Okay,
yourself. Get out, go
I
outside.
verify these things that I see, my man. But that's a limit to what I get to verify. Okay, I want to
You
entertain,
can do this
you know,
yourself. The
any
point is,
variables that could be unknown.
you could do this yourself locally under your conditions. I'm sure that there must
Great.
be structures nearby you within a reasonable distance, and you have a reasonably good camera. That's what Soundly's saying. You could go out there and repeat his same type of observations, and confirm
Hmm?
for yourself, not relying on anybody else. You could confirm
And
for
everybody else at
yourself.
home, you can also do the same. Go
Yes,
out
you
and do it
can.
yourself. Don't
You
rely on anybody
can.
else. And also, guys, stand up. If you would like NASA and your government to use your money the way
Yes.
you want, stand up and let your
No, no, I
representatives
don't
know,
want
guys.
NASA.
Stand up and do it yourself.
I do not
Stand
want
up,
NASA
guys.
to use my money to prove things we already know to be true.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He wants to stand up and say, "Don't use the money for that." Other people stand up and make sure you
Yes,
let
use
your
the
voice
money
be
for something
heard.
useful.
Yes, use it for useful things, guys. Would stand up and whatever you think is useful, make sure you share it. Don't be no little bitch at home. Stand up and be a proud
I
human
noticed
being,
Yes.
guys.
already. Notice that the troll has already abandoned Soundly's observation.
I have respected Soundly's
No,
observation. What are you
so
talking about?
so
How many
as
different
soon as-
ways do we need to prove that the Earth is round? Why does NASA need to do it now?
Science doesn't prove things.
You all
Yes, it does.
In that case, then what we can certainly say is we've falsified the fact that the Earth is flat.
Possibly.
No, categorically.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
There's the President. Do you know what
Okay.
abduction is?
You haven't manipulated that variable, so okay. But yes, you have inferred that as such.
Do you want to see Modus Tunnels, Tom? Modus Tunnels?
It's
Would you like
amazing.
to-
Hold on. It's amazing how you just said that you haven't manipulated that variable. That is straight up quantum eraser propaganda
No,
right
it's
there.
straight up It's straight up intellect. If you want to respect
No,
it's
unknown
not.
unknowns, then this is if you want to respect unknown
Independent variables
unknowns.
don't have to be
That's
made
the
to
only
manipulate by a
proper
person.
way
They just
to
have
do
to
it.
change.
what you're talking
And I'll
about.
leave you guys with that.
Don,
So he's dishonest.
Don,
Troll.
just
Goodbye,
report.
troll.
Actually, go look up what scientists actually say about what you just said and see what they say.
And that's
Goodbye,
why. That's
troll.
why. That's why quantum. That's why he had a.
Oh, you mean that the independent
I thought you
variables
were
to presume
gone. I
cause?
thought you were gone,
That-
Press.
No, it's not the presumed cause. It's
Yeah,
not.
Preston,
That's why
can I,
got banned
can
from
I,
the
can I let you know the experiment? Can I let you know the experiment that I put together to demonstrate this?
Don, presumed cause doesn't mean it's the only cause. That's what's his name that will remain nameless says.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
just an effect on the dependent variable. If it affects it, it is the independent variable. Or one
I
of
would just
them.
like to
You
point
know
out
I
that
know
you
the logic,
are
Zenith.
actually
Logic is the
repeating
logic,
propaganda
But
from
you
somebody
still
else,
didn't
right?
manipulate the thing. Look, if
What
you
do you
guys
mean
want
when
to
it is
disrespect
repeating what
unknown
someone
unknowns,
else
You're
told
just
you.
using propaganda
Guys.
bullshit. Don,
Guys,
You don't even know
Why are
what
you
you
that
repeating
have
what
is.
to
someone else told you?
respect unknowns.
I thought you were an independent thinker.
Sorry.
I thought you were an independent thinker, Don. Don, we've talked about this a million times. The independent variable, the one that
Do you
needs
want to be the
changed,
dumbass that
or
disrespects
you
unknowns,
call-
Zanuck?
Why are
Do
you
you want to
talking
be the
over?
one?
Why are you talking over me?
Do
The independent
you want to
variable.
disrespect unknowns? Do you want to
What's
disrespect
wrong?
unknowns?
unknowns. What the fuck does
What
that
are you
even
talking
mean?
about?
Which ways? Because I have an actual description of an experiment that we can put
Yeah,
straight in
what a
front of
bitch
him,
slap one.
where we have a dependent variable, an independent variable, a hypothesis, and it demonstrates the fact that the Earth is not flat. Do you want it?
I think you should post it for him. You
Sure.
gotta get away from this crap you've been regurgitating. The presumed cause that came from a social
Sure, no,
science.
you can tell. Hey, just
Stop talking over me.
Let's tell it.
Seriously, Don. I'm in the middle of
Okay.
a sentence. Don, I'm in the middle of a sentence. That presumed cause came from a social sciences guide on how to write a technical paper. It was just some verbiage. It was not a scientific resource that said that. I provided those. And everyone that is in science knows that the independent variable affects the dependent variable. It affects the outcome of the experiment. It's not any singular presumed cause, as he calls it. So stop regurgitating
Is it
that.
not?
It's nonsense. No, it's not. There's many causes. Again, the plant growing. Is it
Let me just see
sunlight?
what
Is it
Google
water?
has to say
Is
real
it
quick.
time? All of them are independent variables. Is there one cause? No, many causes. And each one of them are independently, the quote, independently tested. Does that make sense? Stop regurgitating that crap. That's what causes all the arguments on that guy's server. He doesn't understand what he's saying.
I'm sorry, I was in the middle of a sentence then, Zanuck. So I do
Yeah,
find it
well, you
funny.
can't
He was
manipulate that variable,
I
Zen. You
was
said
in
you
the middle
varied
of a
it.
sentence.
Change,
And
manipulation is just change.
Jesus
You
Christ.
can't change it.
Do I need to get a pen and paper on my way to take a break? Like,
Guys,
seriously,
you've got to stop over talking people. It's getting a bit annoying.
I never got to respond to him, but okay, go ahead.
So I found it interesting, Don. I offered you an experiment and you didn't seem interested in it.
I'm very interested. Zanuck distracted me. I'd love to talk about it. You can just tell me about it.
It's very simple. It's merely observing the angle of elevation of Polaris as we move north.
Right. So again, what I conclude from that experiment is moving, makes you get the different line of sight in the sky. Again, to me, it infers what the ground could be, but it doesn't prove it. It could be different things in the sky.
No. But what we can do is we can look at different shapes that observation could fit to, and we can discard the ones that it definitely doesn't fit to.
Yeah,
we
and
can
you
postulate
also,
the ones that could.
sir, and I'm sorry to cut you off because I know you're going to leave this out.
No, you're
but
not
you
sorry.
Can also,
You're not sorry to cut him
hold
off.
on, hold
You were
on,
sorry
hold
to cut
on,
him
hold
off.
on,
You
hold
wouldn't
on.
do it.
You
So
also
if you're
can
truly sorry
vary.
about cutting him
Hold
off, you would
on.
stop cutting
You
him
can
off.
vary the ground, and you
I have
also
one
can
about
vary
1 year,
the
Don.
sky.
Just stop. Stop. Let him go.
You're about to disrespect and obfuscate,
Don.
though, man.
Let him go.
If that was the case, then we wouldn't be able to use Polaris for navigation as we have for at least 700 years. So
No,
I
that's
will
not
actually,
true.
I will actually throw that
No,
back at
that's
you
not
and say,
true.
and I would like to finish my point this time without you fucking interrupting me. And the point that I'm trying to make is when we take that angle, when we do that measurement, and we observe that every 70 miles or so we move north, it raises an elevation by 1 degree, and it's consistent as we do that. Yeah, and when we look at shapes that'll fit, it fits pretty well on a sphere. It doesn't fit in any way, shape, or form on a flat surface.
It does if space is a ball above you.
Yeah.
So again, you can change the surface that you're standing on, or you can
No,
change
that
the
doesn't
phenomenon in the sky. And if you want to disrespect that
No.
unknown, I'm done with you. You guys can get back in fairyland. I respect what it
It's not an
infers,
unknown.
but if you don't respect what I'm saying, you're not a scientist. Good
You're
day, sir.
incorrect.
You're a person,
You are
Tom.
incorrect. What you're saying is incorrect.
If you're a
You're
scientist,
fucking wrong, Don.
if you're, wait 1 second, Kev. If you're a scientist and you're postulating this, can you give me a description, a model of what you're purporting and how Polaris works, and then we can look at it from multiple different points to see if it is consistent. This is the difference between, you know, what we have and what you guys have. Our fucking shit is consistent down to the nines. Yeah, everything
Yeah, and it's fucking
co-witnesses
shit.
everything else.
Unknown.
Everything
Unknown. Unknown.
co-witnesses everything else.
Unknowns taking you home.
Why are you doing that?
Variables are what they are.
Why are you
Then
doing
you
that?
vary
No,
You
Okay.
claim there are unknowns, so can you demonstrate these unknowns?
Yeah. What's your logical reason for holding to that point?
Science.
And where is the demonstration for that?
I got nothing.
Because Polaris would have to jump around if you claim that changes.
Damn, Skippy would have to. Maybe.
Just
And
You're just
where is the
troll.
demonstration for that? That is your claim, so demonstrate that.
It's up there. Magical space. Doing it.
He's got
If
nothing.
that is
He's
the
got
only
nothing.
answer you can get, that is a
What
poor
the
one.
fuck?
Sorry.
That's your only
The only-
That's your only proof for. That's your only proof for atmosphere is it's
it's
happening.
No,
This
it's not.
is
The
bullshit.
the only
So
reason
when reasonably challenged, you respond like a little child, Don. Good to see.
Yeah. It always comes down to that, right?
Yes, it
When
does.
push comes to shove, it could be magic. It could be.
This is why
Well,
I
they may-
spit from your explanations when you go into your little diatribe about how, honest and open, and you're just considering possibilities, and you're on the fence even. Bullshit.